4, 5, 2020 S&P 500 weekly chart. Let it be known. Let it be known that we are deeply oversold. Let that be known. Let it be known that we are traveling below the 200-week moving average, which is a wall of resistance. Now, we did have that big sell-off here, which were those lows. Let's go ahead and draw a horizontal trend line where those lows were. Now, the good news is this, and let's do it together. Let's draw a line right there. Bingo. We are closing above half of that previous weekly bar, and that's going to be the wall of resistance. If we do trade up, remember, it's a bear market no matter what. And the news is going to continue to get worse and all that other stuff and the virus stuff. That's all of that in that own category in its own department. The mechanical part of the trading in the option pit is what we do and what you want to do. That's why you're here. Let's get smart. Hey, it's time for you to wake up. Let's get real. You watch us live. You can see what you believe. And then we'll have a little chat as we're doing it. How's that sound? Okay. So basically, that's going to be the wall of resistance. It's a bear market. If we get any move higher, this line up here, just so you know, that would be 150-week moving average, right around here, 27 to 88 or a little less, but somewhere right here where I have a trend line, right there. That's where the breakdown was, right here. That was that counter bear market rally. You get these 20% rallies off of the bottoms. If I go back to the last 6 bear markets that I was involved in the 35-year period, do you want to learn how to be a market maker in that option pit? Do you want to know how to control the prices? Do you want to be controlled by them, or do you want to control them? How could that be done? I'm willing to show you. All you have to do is take that free 5-day trial. Take it now like you've never done anything before and get in there and you can see it. You'll be able to watch it. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to feel it. You'll be able to know it. You're walking the walk with the market. I'm an option market maker. I will be giving the entries. You'll be watching my entries when I'm calling out all my entries. Back to the S&P. Here we go. When we travel up, we could travel up, but let me just tell you that if we do get above that 200-week moving average on a closing level, then that would change the game to moving up into these upper resistance levels, which would be the main one's going to be right around 27, let's just call it 2778. Okay? That would be the upper end. But you got to get past the 200 week to get to that 150 week. You see, the color of this particular moving average right here that you see going down in value is a 10-day simple moving average referred to as a crossover on it. This right down here is, yeah, you can say that you are oversold technically, and there's no doubt about it. However, you do need to know that it is a bear market trend, not bull market. These things are to be bought and sold. If you're buying that dip on the day it's working, then you're selling into the rip. That's what you're doing. Not only that, we're taking control of the market. The market's not going to control us. The virus is not going to control us. It may control other people because of their lack of knowledge in how to trade in bear markets, and they make more money. Why aren't you here right now? Why don't you start there? Start there. Why don't you give yourself an equal opportunity to watch us live in action right now, tomorrow, on that opening bell? What is wrong with taking that action? Back to the S&P 500 index for the people that are involved in markets. What I will be showing you in the option pit is that I know you cannot handle those bid and ask spreads. I know that. And when you look at them, you don't know what to do. You're going, damn, what happened? And I know that. There's no uncertainty here. Our platforms that we designed are market managers, which are referred to as market manager systems. They're software systems that track algorithmic and all kinds of things that go on exchanges worldwide, U.S. exchanges, options exchanges in the United States. And let me just tell you another thing, just so everybody's clear. When we do go up and hit resistance, if you're not a seller, you're going to give up your profits. Period. I'm letting you know that for free. I'm letting you know that if you do get lucky enough and you did get a move and it does go up to the upper end of the channel resistance in price, you need to sell it and bank your money. Oh yeah, you do. You talk about banking money when you're in this live trading room, you're going to be banking more money than you can say, hey, what happened? I just made a bunch of money. And I'm going to say, yeah, you did. Let's get right back down to one thing. People in the option market maker pit and different option pit exchanges cannot handle the bid and ask ranges and the options that we trade that have intraday price ranges. The Google, the Amazons, all the big ones. And those bid and ask ranges can be $5 or $6 wide between the bid and ask. I know you can't handle it. I will show you live how. Yeah, you heard me. I'm not joking. What do you have to lose? You don't have nothing to lose by me showing you that. And you know it. So let's get ready and let's go through that S&P 500. That upper end of that channel there is going to be right up there, and it can be right into the middle part of these. If we do spike above that 200 week, it would trigger some short cover buying because it would be going against the short sellers if we do get above it. Just so you know, that would be a mechanical buy script, but don't be fooled. Resistance and bear markets do get nice rallies, but every one of them, like I said, get these 20% rallies off of the bottom, sometimes twice in a year, but every single time, 100% they fell, every one of them. I know, I was there. And yeah, it's even on record. You darn right that it is. And we happen to be in that phase right now. So that when we do go up and we do hit that upper end of that price channel, we're going to be selling. Not only, yes, we are, but hey, on the flip side, if we break this trend line where this weak bar was right here, this was on 3/16 of 2020. This whole week is that the low end of that bar, I'm going to draw a trend line right there for our guys, and it's going to be right there. But we're going to look at, boom, I put a little bit above it, but this is going to be the one. If we come down and we test it, or we're going to find out, but it looks good that we can go higher from a technical view. Don't get me wrong. But we got to be sellers into that. And we do. Because it's still going to remain bear markets into upper end or in the middle of channel resistance. You must listen to me. If you don't, if you would have listened to me from the very beginning, and it's all live on YouTube, the very channel you're watching this video on, go back and look at them and study them. Do yourself a favor. Take control of yourself. S&P 500 concluded.